Good morning, everyone. How are you? Day 2. Holy crap, I actually did day 2. I say that jokingly because, I always have lots of ideas, and the commitment to them is can wane. We start something and then we're just like, it doesn't interest me anymore. I'm not going to do it. But it's a commitment to myself and a commitment to sharing and being open and available. So, being open. So, I'm going to share something, and I'm not really sharing it for sympathy purposes, but just to share so that, you're aware. We're all having a human experience. So some of you may know and some of you may not, but beginning in April, I started feeling really, really terrible. And I had no idea what was going on, and really I knew something was off. I knew I was in tune enough with my body that I knew that something wasn't right. So I began all this testing and pretty significant weight loss, not being able to eat. Everything was making me sick. And because I have a view of my physical being and other things from a spiritual perspective, and it was also pointed out, what is it that you're holding on to that's showing up in your body physically? What is it that's happening spiritually that is manifesting itself physically in your body? And at first my ego was like, it's just my body, I just have to deal with it, and I'm not holding anything. Well, duh, yeah. And so physically, finally the tests have revealed that I actually am required now to have a gluten-free diet. So with celiac, that's what it is. So I have celiac disease, and or I like to say that I just require a gluten-free diet now. It's no longer an option. And we've also discovered that my gallbladder is failing, and I'm actually having an appointment this afternoon with the surgeon to talk about removing it and those kinds of things. But back to the idea and the understanding that my internal dialogue, my spiritual dialogue that I've been having with myself, and how it has affected my physical well-being. So, like I said, I'm just since the middle of April, been focusing mainly on what it is to be physically in my body, and what it is to really be fully present and understand that it just is, and taking it 1 minute at a time, one meal at a time, or not meal at a time, and really get into how I feel emotionally and how I feel physically. And it's really brought a lot of perspective as far as planning for the future. Celiac disease, it's not curable, but it's manageable. I mean, it's certainly manageable. And so is, having gallbladder removed or gallbladder issues or any of those things. It's all manageable, but it sort of puts in perspective of what's important, what has been important to me at this point. And then, of course, then you look into the Chinese medicine aspect and digestive issues and stomach and spleen, which my spleen is also enlarged. And my lovely friend Lucinda, who is talking about, we were having a discussion about how those impact, our belief systems, what's happening, what was I unopen to or holding, unable to work through and digest, or what was I holding or being in fear about. Again, that's the stomach, spleen, digestive aspect. And really it was up to that point, I was feeling really good. Life was going well. Relationships are good. Money situation's good. Everything's cruising right along. But I made a really big decision to financially commit to this amazing mastermind group that I joined, and that was a financial commitment to do that. And although that may not have been the root cause of obviously all of my digestive issues, I believe my fear of whether or not I could honor my commitment to participate in this group or financially commit to this group, that was also affecting me physically and is still playing a part in that. So yeah, and that's my dog. You can hear my dog. This is the joys of being live. Really, what do I want to say? I want to say that when you're looking at your health, look at all the aspects of your well-being. What's going on mentally? What's going on physically? Really listen to your body, get in tune with your body, and if you have the opportunity, which I feel like most of us have the opportunity to address any sort of health ailment, discomfort, any sort of health issue, we can look at it from multiple perspectives, Western, Eastern philosophies, Chinese medicine, all of those things, to be able to really treat ourselves as a whole. So not just what is ailing us, but inclusively. So that's been my perspective on my recent health issues. And I would hope that each of you would treat yourself with grace and ease when it comes to having a human experience, and really take it one step at a time. And it's okay, so much of what I've been doing with my business has fallen to the wayside because my focus has been my physical health, because it's important. Because if I don't take care of myself and this body, then I'm not going to be around to, help other people, and that's really what I want to do. So yeah, there's that. So if you want to send good wishes, I'm absolutely open to receiving those. I think that would be lovely and brilliant, and I accept them. And of course, I wish all of you good physical health, good mental health, good energetic health, and love and connection with each other. So yeah, see the whole picture and treat yourself as a whole. All right, so that's today's message. Love you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.